this college football 25 road to glory. And you see I'm starting this video off at home, taking on Syracuse as I'm helping out with that tackle. He's not going to be going anywhere. We have ourselves a nasty, rainy one going on here in North Carolina. And you see they're trying to run the ball. I'm back there with the tackle. So I was kind of speeding through this one a little bit because I wanted to come out here and say, give me that! The user, putting on a stiff arm. After I did tutorial, that one was honestly me being in the right place at the right time. I happen to be playing zone, and look at that! We are gonna get the 2 points off the safety. Syracuse was playing us really close in this game, especially at the beginning. But as I fast forward now, you see in the fourth quarter, we are up 42-31. And the Syracuse Orangemen are pretty much going to run out of time in this game. On the road, now they have a 3rd and 5. You see the stadium is still rocking because we know we want to get one more stop right here. And the quarterback dropping back, throwing it. It's going to be picked off again by the North Carolina Tar Heels. Our defense is going to seal the deal with the pick. We are going to get the victory here at home against Syracuse, 42-31. Walk out of here with a W. But I have several more games within this video, including the one with those pick sixes, so stick around because we are just getting started. Look at my quarterback, 400 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns, and now we are at home taking on the Louisville Cardinals. They have a 1-6 record. They don't have Anto to come out here and save them at quarterback, you feel me? Rain in the forecast again. To switch your camera, you just push up and down on the D-pad. To hype up the crowd, you flick up on the right thumbstick. But like I said previously, it doesn't work every single time you try it. And I feel like sometimes if you move a little bit before you try to flick up, it will activate that hype up the crowd animation. You know what I'm saying? So there I am coming up with another tackle. They are actually up in this game 7-0. I'm coming up with the big hit. But look at the Cardinals on the goal line, still trying to punch it in, and they're gonna get the score. Can you believe what they are doing on the road?
You are now in the presence of a...
This is why I say no matter who you're playing, if you put that thing on Heisman, you will get some competition. Look at the running back breaking tackles. You have got to be kidding me. He's taking that thing all the way in the end zone. You see what any of these teams are capable of when you have it on Heisman. But I fast forward the game a little bit. To the 3rd quarter, they were trying to tie it up with a 2-point conversion right there. 35-32. We are losing in the 4th quarter, so we have to try to get a stop on this drive right here. No! QB, if you throw my way, I am gonna make you pay. That's exactly what I do. You see, we have that championship belt, even though it's morphing a little bit. So here's a quick tip on how I came up with this interception. As soon as I saw the wide receiver turn around, I planted my foot, and I'm going to come back to the ball because I'm assuming the quarterback is going to let it go. So it's all about really timing and baiting the quarterback into throwing it your way. And we are able to come down with a very important interception on that play because now our offense is in position to get the touchdown and take the lead. and we are ranked number 4. No way we can get beat by a team that is 1-6. No offense to anybody. Look at that interception. Our defense is coming up big again, and that is going to seal the deal. That dude Cost has definitely been doing his thing all season long. I think we're competing to see who's going to be the best defensive back on the North Carolina Tar Heels. But player of the game goes back to our quarterback. 3 touchdowns in this one. Now it's time for Pitt. Let's go! Now we are on the road taking on Pitt, and take a look at their record. They are 8-1, dude. Better record than us, and we are actually ranked all the way up to the top. Wait a minute! Right out of the gate, I'm coming up with the interception. I don't know why he tried to throw it my way. So on this pick, I really did not even bait the quarterback. I just turned around, started sprinting when I saw that he was going to launch the ball, got in position and held down that Y button in order to get the interception. And you see I got that World Heavyweight Championship, whatever you want to call it. I didn't know the camera was on me at first. And look at it, it's glitching a little bit, but it still looks pretty dope. Here we are with a 14-0 lead against Pittsburgh. Look at me knocking the ball loose. I came up behind and hit the RB button to get the peanut punch. But here's Pittsburgh with the ball. I'm coming up with the tackle. You see we are up in this game 21-0. And they are attempting a long field goal to try to get anything on the board here in the second quarter. He is not going to make it, and the fans cannot believe what is going on. 8-1 record with the #1 team coming into their place, looking unbeatable. So I was kind of speeding through this game because look at me almost coming down with another pick. But I felt like I really didn't have too many highlights in this one, and it was a blowout even in the first quarter. So I'm just showing you a couple more plays that I was involved with before we get into that main event. I am really surprised that London Bridges II has not been thrown out of a game yet for this targeting that we're doing out here, dude. Look at him trying to throw it again deep, almost picked off. We are going to get the victory 52-37, a high-scoring game. I came out here and had 1 interception that I showed you toward the beginning, but 4 touchdowns. Our quarterback has been lighting it up, man. I got to go check the Heisman race, don't I? But you see, we are the #1 team in the country. And we have 1 more game to show before I get out of here. Let's get it! We are going to slow this game down a little bit. A rivalry between North Carolina and Virginia. We are still ranked #1 in the nation, and we have to try to come out here on the road and prove exactly why we are the top-ranked team in college football. So they're starting off with a run, not going anywhere. Second down and 17. On the keeper, the quarterback is getting taken down. And already with a third and long, we need to come out right away and set the tone. Wait! He is going to overthrow everybody. It's going to be incomplete. And our offense is already on the field trying to drive down and get some points on the board with 1st and 10. They are going to get the touchdown, bruh. That is exactly what I'm talking about right there. So now Virginia is going to have to step it up. I'm coming up, helping out with that tackle. And they were running kind of like a no-huddle, up-tempo offense, trying to keep us on our toes. And there's a fumble, and we are going to recover it. The Tar Heels are already showing why they are the #1 team in the country. You can pretty much hear a pin drop in the stadium. The Virginia fans are in shock the way that we started this game off. They are like, there is no way that North Carolina is this good. And look at us on the goal line, punching that thing in again. 14-0 already, and it's still the first quarter. Look, they're trying to run the ball. I was trying to get the strip. Probably should have went with the hit stick in that situation. But anyway, it's 3rd and 4. Look, I'm trying to taunt the crowd a little bit. The quarterback is looking the other way. It's going to be picked off. It's got to be my boy Cost, isn't it? He has been getting picks left and right, and yes, he is coming up with that one as well. I got to see if he has more interceptions than me, my dude, for real, though. And I know you're waiting to see those pick 6's in this game. Believe me, they are going to come at the most unexpected time. And I am going to show you that I am still on Heisman throughout this gameplay. But they have a 3rd and 3. Trying to throw the ball, they get the first down. So now the Cavaliers have a little something going on this one. Faking it to the running back, hitting the receiver. By this boy London Bridges II. Yo, we should really be thrown out of the game, right? I should not even be able to have an opportunity to get these interceptions. But look at Virginia. They are not giving up. Other side of the field, and they are going to get the score. Finally on the board. Were barely able to even know what their fight song sounded like because it has been all North Carolina to that point, 21-7, but they have a little bit of momentum. Getting another first down. You know, being on Heisman, you can never count a team out. Things can change in a heartbeat. And you see they are already threatening to score again, trying to get another drive going, throwing it right over the middle. Ooh, I probably could have had another hit stick right there, man, but I got to watch myself. Here's the Cavaliers on 3rd and goal. They are going to get in there with another touchdown. Things are now starting to get a little more serious to us. I'm like, all right, offense, y'all got to wake up now. 21-14, and I see they are driving down the field this time, so that's a good thing. Even if we're able to just get a field goal, as long as we're keeping points on the board, I am happy about that. 2nd down and 5, though, and we are gonna score! So now 28-14. Virginia is gonna get the ball back right here. Look at me getting pushed down. I thought he was gonna try to throw the ball. Virginia realizes that they are able to win this game. They just have to come down and play their best ball. They have to find the holes in the defense, and they are starting to do that, dude. Not even gonna lie to you. 2nd quarter, though, 54 seconds left. He's throwing that one. It's gonna be picked off. Wait a minute. We come down with another interception. Hey, I'm starting to get a little jealous now. The quarterback ain't throwing it my way, but my teammate is over there eating. Oh, I thought that was about to be a pick as well. But they do have a 3rd down and 6. Are we going to be able to get a stop? He's going to go down in the backfield with the sack. So they thought they had some momentum going, and we ended up stopping that right away. My left end getting back there and making sure that he got that tackle. But it doesn't really matter because our offense doesn't get any points out of that. And it's still 28-14 with a 3rd down. Over the middle, they're going to complete the pass and get it to around the 50. Now I'm trying to hype the crowd up or taunt them, whatever you want to call it. Sing it for me! I appreciate that, dog! Taking that thing all the way back for the touchdown! Get us out here celebrating. You push left on the right stick to get the ice in your veins celebration after a touchdown. Now look, I'm going over to my options and settings to show you that I am still on Heisman and you're unable to toggle that when you are actually in a game. So yeah, man, doing our thing against the Virginia Cavaliers, the #1 ranked team in the nation. Now all we need to do is make sure that we don't come out and blow this lead because 35-14, #1 team in the country, you know that would be embarrassing if we gave this one up. And now they have a 1st and 10 coming down to the, oh man, I'm getting pancaked and everything. Look at that. I gotta get my strength up, dude.
Holding.
So we are going to back him up a little bit. 1st and 20, and they hit us with the play action, but he has no time to get rid of the ball. Getting the sack in the backfield. 3rd and 27. He's letting that thing launch, and we are getting another pick. It cannot be that boy Cost, is it? That is like his 3rd, isn't it? Oh my goodness, dude. You got him on one side, London Bridges the second on the other. We are absolutely shutting these teams down through the air at the moment. And you see we were doing our thing, trying to run out some clock in the 4th quarter now. And Virginia is doing everything to try to get a little bit of momentum going in the next week, I can assume. They're trying to get some points on this drive, but I'm going to say, give me that! The user! Look at me high stepping in the end zone for the score! Heisman pose out here. So on this one, basically I did kind of the same thing that I showed you on that interception toward the beginning. I planted my foot. As soon as I saw that wide receiver stop, I had a feeling the quarterback was going to let it rip. And you see I end up high stepping right into that end zone for my 2nd defensive touchdown of the game. My boy on the other side, Cost, he ended up with 3 interceptions. And here's Virginia, still fighting forward, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling in the end zone. Like I said before, you know they wanted the score to look a little better. It doesn't matter, you want to know. We're going to run out the clock and walk out of here with a W. In a rivalry game against Virginia, the #1 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels come out here and get the victory 42-21. South's oldest rivalry. And look, we have 70 wins in the series doing our thing. Our quarterback has been absolutely beasting. Hot diggity dog, 4 more touchdowns. We are on a hot winning streak right now, remaining the #1 team in the country. But our schedule is going to start getting a little tougher once we get deeper into the season. You're going to see that here coming up next game. But check out my stats. 8 tackles. I had those 2 picks. Of course, 2 touchdowns to go along with it. And I did get ACC Defensive Player of the Week along with National Defensive Player of the Week. So we absolutely did our thing in these gameplays that I showed you today. I tried to give some tips on interceptions, but if you want like an official tutorial, let me know down in the comments as well. I'll try to get more clips together and break it down that way. But I'll be back with some more soon. Make sure you drop a like and sub if you haven't. And take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.